Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero, and we're back again talking about some more Rippaverse attractors. This video specifically is going to be sort of a monetize your hater video, considering Frogboy wants to talk his bullcrap over on Twitter and on YouTube concerning me, considering he thinks he's relevant in some way, thinks he's better than me as a content creator, and wants to make a bunch of excuses as to why his YouTube channel is failing. Just to point out, you have to be subscribed to his channel for 5 minutes in order to even talk to the dude on live streams. So that could be a big issue as to why you're losing subscribers. People want to talk their crap and then unsubscribe because your channel is boring. But we're going to start with the Rippaverse store, of course, talking about what you can purchase. You can pre-order your Rippaverse Comics hoodie. By the way, I am using a different microphone for this video. People seem to be saying I have audio issues, so I'm going to try a different microphone for this video. So I appreciate your patience. They have the short box, posters, comics, shirts, hats, etc. For you to purchase, you can go over here and get that. Next up, Blade Devil 2, Chains of Blood graphic novel is available. You can get your covers like your Chains of Blood Summer Limited Edition. You can get your covers A, B, and C. It's like I said, I'm going to be promoting this book a lot because I'm really looking forward to getting it. The book is probably about 90 to 95% complete and will be starting shipping, I believe, after the 60 days for this campaign are over. You can take a look at some of the interior art. Looks fantastic. You will get 69 pages of story and 2 supplemental stories. You can also get, here's your covers. You have cover A of Ashiyara with your Ashiyara card, cover B with Luna. You can get your Luna card. You can get your Not Safe for Work cover C. With your Night Ashiyara card, you get your limited summer wraparound cover, which is basically the cover wraps around the entire book. I'm assuming this will be the front of the book, this will be the back of the book. You get your Barrel Shota card. If you sign up for the pre-launch, you get the physical perk. And back any physical perk, you get your Rain card. You also have other items like digital. You got your mouse pads. You also got waifu pillows for Rain, for Ashiyara, and Luna. Because these are items I forgot to mention. I should be starting to mention these in videos going forward. So get in where you fit in. If you want to get Blade Devil 1, you can always get it as an add-on with this campaign, or you can go to Sick Fox Studios Unlimited and get your Blade Devil 1 if you just want to get a damaged copy. You can get that for about $10 and receive it pretty soon. Like I said, my last video, I've had a guy named Baby Chewbacca, shout out to Baby Chewbacca, who ordered this and got this right away. Now, as you know, I always have people who want to comment on my videos and want to talk a bunch of crap and try to use weird shame tactics and tell me about their weirdo gay fantasies that I don't care to hear about. So we're going to highlight a comment like that, right? It's going to be right here. It's on my last video that I made on Buster Baxter and his fans attacking multiple YouTubers. So we'll go right through it. LMAO. The amount of tears from this creator is astounding. You would think he is Eric July's personal puppet with how triggered he is over Buster Baxter and co. Nobody's triggered. No, I don't have an emotional overreaction to you weirdos. I just like calling out your dumb shit, and you're mad about it. So you can stay mad about it because I'm going to continue to cover it. There's nothing you can do about it. To which I said, sounds like a cult to me. Shame tactics don't work here. Appreciate the view in the comment. Also, learn what the word triggered means, Brainlit. It requires that I have an emotional overreaction, which I have never had. So you might want to figure out what words mean because words have definitions. And clearly you're coming from the Buster Baxter crew or fans because all y'all don't know how to use words properly and all y'all don't seem to have great reading comprehension. Moving over to a video that was made a day ago. Shout out to 210LG who was going through my comment that I made about Frogboy and a couple of other things, right? Frogboy decided he was going to comment, of course, saying, the frog abides because it's kind of weird that you would say something like that. It's kind of interesting. You'll see it here. To which I said, because I said pretty much he's probably the one who reported a comment of mine along with viewers. Rules for thee, but not for me. Now you're making baseless claims. And I said, never change. Of course, he's using something that No one really cares about. My audience seems to think that this word's actually cool because I obviously know what it means. You weirdos consider me to look like a biker, which is, again, weird of you to call me that when people actually like bikers. So it's not really an insult, it's more like a compliment. And I said I won't. I'll continue to monetize your stupidity, which, by the way, you wanted to say it's baseless accusations. I said the word probably. I didn't say it was confirmed that it was actually you, because once again, words are hard for you. Words are absolutely hard for you to understand because you think you're smarter than you actually are. You're pretty retarded, and you don't understand definitions of words. So you might want to read my comment again where it says probably. I didn't say I know 100% for sure, but I digress from your stupidity. You decided to move it over to Twitter because that's exactly what you think, that you have some kind of foothold, which nobody likes any of your comments. You just get commented on and retweeted. Because I was having a conversation, wouldn't you like to know I was having a conversation with a disingenuous person who, again, is one of those people that wants to put their opinion in and think it's gospel about Eric July's writing and creativity. Kind of talked about this in my last video. To which I responded, and of course, that weird SpongeBob meme. I said, the writing is that of a child. Regurgitated opinions from your cult leader, aka Buster Baxter. I ask everyone who is hating on this man's success, where are your millions? To which Frogboy decides to respond because, of course, he has to, because he thinks that I give a crap about him actually responding. He responds, I'm going to monetize you. Simple as that. You regularly hate on Disney and, quote, woke media. Where are your billions? I said, you're corny. I'm not the one out here making false claims about a successful new comic company. How's that dead channel of yours coming along? Which I showed him his terrible no subscribers, his terrible lack of views, his terrible daily averages, weekly averages, and monthly averages. Of course, this person got mad at me because this is the weirdo that made the puppet video. He says, "Hey, has Eric allowed you to do these gay things yet, or are you still desperately waiting?" And I said to this person, "Sounds like a gay fantasy I don't want to hear about. I'd appreciate you not telling me about it, you weirdo. Cope that your life has no meaning besides hating on people more successful than you'll ever be, you cornball." Which, once again, I'm going to continue to monetize your stupidity. To which, of course, Tony responds, typical deflection, don't like the taste of your own medicine. It's of your own medicine, by the way, because you don't know how to spell either, or proper grammar. Tell me, how does it feel knowing you had to churn out 29 more videos than me to make a pitiful 5K more views? Are you mad that I'm making more views than you? You probably are. That's why I'm going to keep bringing it up, because it makes me laugh how mad you are about me. To which I respond by saying this to that comment, that hating on Disney and woke media, because he always makes these claims that I have all these views now because Eric July and all that stuff. Really don't see the problem. You cover him negatively, I cover him positively. So again, so it's okay for you to cover him negatively, while it's not okay for me to cover it positively because I'm being more successful than you. I get it. First, he claims I gain all my success from talking about Eric, which, who cares? Now I regularly hate on woke trash from Disney and other companies. Which one is it, Frog Boy? You asking about my billions when I'm not the one out here claiming a new comic book universe and book is a scam or a grift, even though I've always received my products that I've ordered from Rippaverse. It's almost as if you're biting on my ankles daily now. To which he says, you can do both. You realize that, right? Your YouTube success is from attacking Eric's critics, but you've been on Twitter crying about woke media for years. Keep up, kid. Which I asked him to show me proof, which he still hasn't done. Still hasn't been able to do that. This is what I actually said about his typical deflection comment. I said, how does it feel that I get more views than you daily, weekly, monthly, when you have more subs and claim to have more, quote, clout? Keep crying about me every day while I keep winning. I'm the blip, but I'm doing better than you on YouTube as far as those views are concerned, which I shared all this stuff. I shared that he has no sub growth, barely gets 1,000 views a day. These are his averages. His daily averages are 412 views. His weekly averages are 2,884 views. His monthly average is 12,344 views, which he also claimed that he had more views than me last month, which was incorrect information because, again, he doesn't do any research and he just throws out crap and thinks I'm not going to do the research and prove him wrong and make him look like an idiot. Where I'm getting thousands of views a day, I'm getting subs all the time, right? My daily is 1,005, so that means more than double what your daily is. 7,035 weekly views and 30,122 views. So I'm pretty much doubled up on every single one of these. So cry about it more, I guess. To which, he has to say something, of course, right? He has to say, you crap out more content than I do. Sounds like an excuse. I would hope your videos coming out every day would beat the residual views I'm getting from old stuff. Meanwhile, if you check your social blade, there are days you got 0 views. So clearly your old stuff isn't enough to get you even residual views on some days. This is why I told Lofty he has dumb fans. Why do you have to bring Lofty into it? That's my problem here. To which I said, typical goalpost shift, deflecting, admittance of me doing better than you. Thank you for confirming, weirdo. Now go F yourself, or better yet, maybe give Nerdette some penis. I'm sure she needs some. Also, Lofty is cool peoples. He may have crappy opinions that I disagree with, but at least he doesn't falter over his opinions. He stays true to how he feels. Of course, he did respond because for some reason, the dude had to bring Lofty in. He just had to bring Lofty in, which is so weird to me. And then, of course, he says, I love the I haven't, but I did. But if I did, who cares? Which is in reference to me saying that I haven't really been crying about woke media, as he claims. And then I said, even if I did, who cares? Because I always say that about everything. It's like, why do you care so much? You talk about me watching you, but you clearly watch me more than I care to watch you. Really showing your brilliance there. Clearly, there are no two brain cells in your brain that rub together literally ever. 1 month out of the year, you squeaked by because I made next to no content. Sounds like a personal problem. Sounds like a you problem. Don't care. Great job, buddy. Hold on to that because I can literally make sure it never happens again. So I took it, of course, as a threat because sounds like a threat to me, right? Sounds like you're gonna do something to my channel, right? That's what it sounded like to me. So I said, sounds like a threat, homie. You don't want to go doing that. Of course, we have a weirdo who wants to know how tall I am for some strange reason. Like, if it's supposed to be some insinuation of my height versus somebody else's height, you do realize it's not about how tall somebody is. If it's a short person versus a tall person, and the short person knows how to fight, and the big guy doesn't, for sure the short person is going to win, right? It's all about how to fight and your ability to take down your opponent. Who can take down the other person faster? I don't know what height has to do with getting into altercations, but okay. To which he responds, of course, yes, it's a threat of me actually making content and burying you in views. I said, sure you will. I highly doubt it. Also, where's that evidence of me crying about woke for a year? I'm still waiting for that. Also, you can't shame me, you frog weirdo. What are you, 5? I'm a grown adult. I don't get shamed by weirdos like you. I monetize your stupidity, which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm sure he's going to watch this video and try to out-monetize me, which is just not going to happen because I'm not a disingenuous person. When I make videos and I give my opinions on stuff, it's because I actually like the stuff that I talk about. I don't talk about things that I really don't care about. So if there could be some days where I just make one video about Rippaverse detractors and I make videos about nothing else, is because there's nothing else interesting that I want to talk about. Literally no goalpost shift. I stated fact. I'm sorry, facts hurt your fifis is what he said. And I respond by saying, no, you shifted the goalpost. Your content is boring. You dogpile on fans of the Rippaverse like you're high and mighty. You ain't crap. It's why you can't surpass me in views daily, weekly, monthly. I'm sorry to also have to regurgitate this. But I'm sure my audience at this point are laughing at the fact that I keep saying it to you, because it's just a fact. You claim to have more views than me last month, which I proved were wrong, and you deflected from that too. I guarantee you could put out one video a day like me and I'd still have more views than you because I'm honest and consistent with my opinions. I basically was saying here, I messed up, but I basically said, you're in a circle jerk of other Eric July haters, just like you would claim that about me being surrounded by lovers of Rippaverse. We are not the same. Right? We are not the same. We're just not the same. Because I don't understand how this guy goes around just spewing nonsense like these people here. He goes about spewing a bunch of nonsense and then tries to deflect. It's like, you're going to continue to hate on me, go ahead. I'm going to continue to monetize you. I'm going to continue to laugh at you. While you try to continue to shame me like a 5-year-old, like other weirdos and haters have. They try to go back into old videos and pictures from last year because, he made an entire live stream that was 2 hours and only got 124 views. And try to use a picture of me and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, like a picture I took with him last year, because I've met Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers multiple times, and I've had talks with him about stuff involving YouTube, because that's typically what you do when you're trying to get into something like YouTube. You typically ask someone who's more successful at it and has done it for a while and knows what they're doing. You ask people who are doing it so you learn how to do it yourself. But for some reason, you think because I had a picture with Jeremy last year at the Orlando meetup, that for some reason that's supposed to be an own or a gotcha. I digress. Back to the old, you work for the Blaze, Eric. Drink your water. You work for the Blaze. This is, of course, in response to this, where this person said Eric is funded by the Blaze, so he's not entirely independent. Woke repellent shout out. Here we go with this delusional conspiracy again. Once again, Josh is full of it and talking out of his butt. Eric July is not funded by the Blaze. I don't know how many times this has to be said. How many times will Josh repeat this BS delusion? This calls Josh Friedmaster, one of his oldest detractors, to which this person, Dorothy Donna, which typical mental illness. Oh yeah, he's a Blaze employee. He also doesn't understand that creative writing and acting requires working with studios and theater to have resources for that creativity. So a fair wage will help out both sides. This is, of course, talking about his stance on unions. I'm not a Blaze employee. Yeah, you contribute to Blaze, therefore an employee. You also didn't prove me wrong regarding working class writers and actors needing fair wages and residuals. Your video is a bunch of ignorant lies. Here's the thing. If you're going to put out dog crap, you don't deserve to be paid when you put out dog crap and you lose a company money. In the real world, if you lose a company money, you would be fired. I understand it's not the same in Hollywood, but in a regular job, if you lose a company money, you would be fired on the spot, pretty much. You're delusional. So this is, of course, Eric responds. The thing I find most remarkable about social media is how folks have such confidence in being wholly retarded. Yeah, it's just a fact that people do that. They're so confident in their convictions that they don't understand how dumb they actually are. Just like Frog Boy, who wants to sit up here and spew out nonsense about me and my arguments and his apparent relevance, that he'll just basically say anything he needs to say to make himself sound smart when he literally doesn't really have two brain cells to rub together. But I digress. I think I've spoken on this long enough. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really appreciate all you new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. I noticed a lot of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you feel about all this. Do not interact, comment, or communicate with anyone I've shown in this video. If you want to support further, you can always join the channel for $1 a month. You can always super thanks on the video, or you can check out the links if you would not rather support me on other platforms that are not YouTube. I would totally understand if you didn't give that further support, and I am not obligated to your money. I am not owed your money, but the most valuable thing you can do is watch the videos, comment below, interact with me. I appreciate it. I love interacting with my viewers, and I appreciate all of you for being here. I appreciate the new member that just signed up for the membership. I appreciate you. And click the bell for notifications if you do subscribe. Hit the set it to all notifications. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.